Alright,
Oh my
we're
god.
back. Game 2.
I had an entire
Reason
Hershey's
Gaming
bar.
versus PI. And Art is really upset about his chocolate bar, but nobody else cares.
It was a Hershey's bar, and it's all. I picked it up, and it's It's like a soup. I can feel the almonds. Quincy, look at
That
this.
is actually disgusting.
This entire thing is all liquid right now. All of it.
Ew. Go freeze
That
it.
is disgusting.
Go freeze it.
It's like that Dumb and Dumber movie where like he pulled the chocolate bar out of his pants and it was all poop. He thought it was poop. That's what it is. If I open it, it's gonna be like a
Then don't
candy
open
bar.
it. Stick it in the freezer for like an hour. It'll be fine.
I'd have to get up.
You would have to get up.
It sounds ridiculous.
That sounds pretty ridiculous. It's fine.
Oh my god, I have homework.
It's okay. We can do it after this. I'll help you.
Nice. You're good at math, Quincy.
I am good at math.
Yes.
I am good at math. I'm not going to do your homework for you, though. What are you studying? What's your math
Stats.
class? It's good. I'm not great at stats.
I don't even... Wait, what the fuck? What's the date? What? He didn't post a link to the... what? You always post a link! I have to find my book. Oh my god, this is gonna be a disaster.
Do you need some time to compose yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Fair. Anyway, game's well underway. Draft is going through here. Ophelia and Oogie get banned out by Imbaboy. Same two bans as last game. Apparently fearing Shortcan's Oaf and Ceratoss's Oogie more than he fears Shortcan's Parasite, which I disagree with, but I suppose that's his prerogative. Switchblade and Kraken will be banned out by Slaskid Rat, and that's going to turn into a first pick Tulifant. Who's surprised? Raise your hand. It's nobody. I really don't see how you leave Cthulhuphant on board like that if you're Hellborn and you realize that Swiftblade is also not available. I don't know why you do that. I don't actually know if I have any co-caches at that point, so they may or may not be able to enlighten me. Seems like no. They'll hopefully be back momentarily. I believe Yummy Fuzz is going to go make some food and should be back soon. Anyway, Cthulhuphant, Pyromancer, and Puppet Master first 3 picks here for Reason Gaming, and solid. Imboy loves his puppet. He's a very, very good puppet player, so no huge surprise that he'd try to get that for himself, and it's going to be difficult for this Hellborn team to deal with, along with that crazy, stupid, powerful Suicide Elephant that had such a great game 1. Pyromancer going to be at least one of their support options. We'll see if they go for a jungle strat in a second game, and my suspicion is no, but they definitely could. Pyromancer, very good support, very underrated support. It's starting to pick up a little bit more steam now as Insania and Sinky Sports are running it more or less constantly, and I really like it. I think Pyromancer has a lot of untapped potential. I feel like Witch Slayer is similar in that vein, and especially against all these Nullstone carriers, Witch Slayer's E is great for canceling those. He's also got a craft and a CC for all the carries that we're seeing, so I think just as Pyromancer provides a ton of burst and is a great lockdown hero, Witch Slayer can provide similar stuff, a little bit more on the CC side, a little bit less on the damage side, and we should be seeing a lot more of that hero in conjunction with the Fire guy. Hellborn will finish their drafts up with Rhapsody and Tempest, so solid initiation and teamfight potential, 3 big teamfight ultimates, and some good gank presence. They don't have too much in the way of damage right now. Eruption obviously will do a fair bit, but likely looking for a little bit more now. This does look to me like a PI sneak push strat. They like to do this whole, let's take 2 or 3 heroes in the beginning that don't have to be push heroes, but are good at push, and the last 2 picks will get a bunch of heavy push heroes, try to kill towers, and you can see the first ban from Imbaboy on Soul Reaper. He's recognizing that they've been doing this recently, and removing the Soul Reaper option and not letting them engage in that sort of trickery. Actually, Slaskid buying out the Keeper of the Forest, which is kind of surprising because that has often been a part of these push strats, so perhaps figuring if he can't get Soul Reaper, he doesn't want to go for that strat, and therefore will not allow the Legion side to pick up the Tempest Canceller in Keeper of the Forest. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Parasite ban here as well. Hero's still on the board, and potentially it would allow the Legion team to run a jungler, which is still an option that's available to them, but Reason Gaming, of course, not really known for running jungle heroes, and I'm continuing to talk by myself, but I don't... Anybody back?
I'm back.
He's back.
I have my obnoxiously loud tips and my textbook.
Yay.
Can you hear this?
Yes.
Oh baby, I haven't even opened it yet.
I can hear it. It's like you're holding
I'll
it
mute
next to the
myself.
microphone.
No, it's actually pretty. Like this is where the bag is. Let's check this out.
Maybe like.
I'm pretty far.
close
Like
the
this is
window,
pretty far away.
Aren't you? It's still loading. It's not that far away. It's a little bit
It's
far
pretty
away.
far away.
It's a little bit far away.
Exactly.
It's not
It's just
that far
loud.
away. It is really loud.
Maybe you just have Skype volume like really high in comparison to HoN.
I mean, it's appropriate because like your voice has to be at a certain volume level so that it's not horrible. And that volume level is 0. Boom,
Correct.
roasted.
Got me.
Yeah, I totally did.
I don't know about this Pharaoh. Are they soloing Pharaoh mid or something?
You wouldn't be surprised. Tri-lane?
Or are they jungling an elephant?
They could do that too.
Oh, this is bad. I don't like a jungle elephant.
Yeah. Slasky did make a point of trying to ban out as many junglers as possible, taking out the Kodov and the Parasite and the Lego, so... Cthulhu still
Can't
an
pick
option?
Solstice.
Why can't you pick Solstice?
I can.
You can pick Solstice, yes. I don't think that's going to happen. But it wouldn't be terrible,
What else
actually, in
wouldn't
this
be that
lineup.
bad? What else wouldn't be terrible?
Jungle
Alpha
Doctor?
wouldn't be terrible. No, Alpha
Prisoner.
No.
So, yeah, that looks like
Whatever.
a jungle Cthulhu, and we're going to probably see a Suicide Pharaoh, dual mid, and solo bot.
Are you sure? If not,
I mean, what else are they going to do? They could heavy roam.
I mean, do they really jungle? Like, Reason Gaming isn't really known for jungling.
No, they're really not. But, I mean, last game they ran the Tempest in Bray's hands, and he did quite well with it, so... I
If
mean,
they
like, I
don't
agree with you.
jungle, they could, like, farm the Prisoner and then have a support. No, never mind. It's Puppet. Imba Boy always plays Puppet.
Yeah.
That's not even a question.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's pretty definitely going to be a jungle Cthulhu, I think. Which is right. I mean, Reason Gaming definitely not known for running jungle heroes.
I like the scary Tort.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure
what
you
it's
like
gonna
it
be.
too.
I'm okay with it. I'm not a huge fan of Torturer in general. I like him more in the carry role, but I don't really like Torturer that much.
It doesn't really feel like a Ceratoss hero.
No, it doesn't. And PI actually ended up getting their sneak push strat in the end. So
Yeah.
tried to ban him out. Soul Reaper was taken out by Imba Boy. Actually, didn't even look at the rest of the bans from Legion. They were Silhouette and Geomancer, so Silhouette definitely a Ceratoss hero, and File plays a good Geomancer, so that's where that comes from.
I don't think this is gonna work out. This push thing. You have to go all in on push at least. It's
I'm
not gonna work out.
concerned because of the Prisoner.
Yeah, if they just prisoner hook, they're screwed.
Yep.
And then Pharaoh can stop all follow-up PKs with Rocket,
Yep.
or even ult them. And then Elephant, like, with his E, any push is going to be mitigated. Like, if they ever try to dive past the tower, that E's going to destroy everything. And this Elephant, too.
And
So,
what
that's the thing.
they've done before has typically been heal-focused push strats. So they'll run the Rhapsody and the Soul Reaper. They try and the Keeper of the Forest and the Tempest. So it's a lot of minion damage and it's a lot of AOE heals and stuff like that.
With the Defiler?
They have run Defiler occasionally as well, but it's usually focused around healing, and that's not really what they have this time. Obviously, with the War Beast and Torturer as opposed to having a Soul Reaper.
Yeah, they don't actually have to go in on push this game.
They
I
don't,
feel like they
that's true.
could take it late game. Like, they'll probably win late game if they take it late game. It's just up to them to decide what they want to do.
Right, they have War Beast and
If they
Torturer.
don't go late game, they're gonna lose. I mean, if they decide
It
to go
depends.
all in push, I feel like they're gonna lose.
I think if they win the laning phase, they can take a lot of towers really, really quickly, especially by split pushing. I think I'd actually rather see them split push than
Yeah.
5-man.
If they split push is better, because there isn't really that much Gasho potential, except like a Shroud maybe on Buppet or like a Pharaoh,
Right.
and then TP. But I mean, most of their heroes can get out, except
Right.
Torture, but he should have a tablet.
So I think if they win the laning phase, they can split push really effectively, take a bunch of towers down, and perhaps take an insurmountable early lead. And if they lose the laning phase and they want to turtle up, get some farm on these heroes, and try to win that way. My only concern with that route is they do have a pretty greedy draft in terms of what these heroes need for items. It's not like...
Good counter ward early, by
Yeah.
the way.
I did watch that. It's
And
fine.
it blocks the War Beast scam too. I mean, Tempest.
Mhm.
Blocks Tempest scam.
So,
As you were saying, you forgot, didn't you?
no, I remember what I was saying. I was just done with saying that, so...
Oh, I didn't even listen. I was
It's
looking at
fine.
the ward. I wasn't paying attention. What did you say?
I was saying if they lose the laning phase, I feel like they can turtle up and go
Oh,
for
yeah,
late
yeah.
game. But in that strat, I'm a little bit concerned about the amount of farm these heroes are going to need and their ability to do it safely. Because like Torture is not a great, like opposing jungle farmer because he can get caught really easily and killed.
Well, it's gonna be Warby's wolves in the opposing jungle. I feel like
Probably.
if they do take late game, they're gonna have to hinder Tempest.
Well, Rap's gonna get pulled in the middle lane, gets the staccatos onto Pyromancer, counter Lava Surge as well onto the Prisoner, and Rapsy will be able to just walk away. So, nice support there from Slaskadrit, and
Top lane, oh, almost a wall.
so yeah, top lane's gonna be Torture versus the Pharaoh, which I actually figure benefits Torture a fair bit. Because Torture's damage is not really focused on right clicks. I don't think Hellfire is going to do very much to him at all. Middle lane, though, they're actually trying to get this Rhapsody once again, but they do not. So now they basically just managed to survive. They are pretty much out of regen at this point, though. Health pot already used and only has 2 more trees, so either going to have to ferry himself out some more regen, or go back to base, or go to the observatory.
I don't know. I don't think this top lane is as favored as you made it sound. Like, it would be really good if Sertos got his E so he could like get him while he's on the creep wave and just box him out that way by spamming. But this way, since he's leveling Impalement for push, it kind of like you can't really force him out of a lane unless you're right clicking, and Zane got a lot of regen, so it's pretty hard.
I'm okay with the Impalement build because if he gets caught,
I'm okay with it too because of push, but like
even just for lane damage, because if he gets caught in the mummy walls, Impalement's gonna wreck this Pharaoh. Like it's gonna do a crap ton of damage.
I mean, he's playing it with a lot of creeps, which is nice. Pharaoh, that is.
Yeah, that's true. I'm kind of thinking the creeps might be further away, and Torture might be able to get Pharaoh a little bit more by himself. The chain reactions will also be much easier to land if Pharaoh's trapping himself inside mummy walls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. In general, I'm pretty okay with it, and the other thing being that the Hellfire really good at stopping right clicks, but since Torture's damage isn't right click reliant, it's not gonna help him all that much.
I mean, I'm okay with like what he's doing. I'm just saying, like, it'd be easier for him to dominate the
Anyway,
lane again.
middle lane, it looks like Prisoner's dead. Yep. And the successive stuns, Staccato and Glacial Blast, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
2 stuns that have ticks.
They staggered it like it was an actual stun.
Yeah. Very effective there. 2-man Lava Surge once again from Slaskadrit, who's actually playing a pretty fantastic Magnus this series, I'd say. He's consistently hitting 2- and 3-man Lava Surges. That's a huge reason why PI stayed in Game 1 as long as they did. Also knows how to play against Prisoner very well because he's a pretty fantastic Prisoner player, so... Good stuff.
Thank you for the insight, Quincy.
No problem.
While I'm eating.
At this point, I know a lot of these gold teams very well.
I don't know any of them. I haven't paid attention to like the last 3 cycles. To be honest. To be totally honest, I haven't paid attention to like these last 3.
Your team's in gold now. Shouldn't you, like, care?
No, I don't care. At all.
Grim.
Well, you got knocked back down to silver, right? So, or no, Izu took that death, so you're still in gold,
Absolutely
right?
not.
That's Frog No Hippo that got knocked down. I forget.
We didn't play.
Yeah,
Oh, Rhapsody's dead?
Yep,
Rhapsody's
Rhapsody
dead?
is very dead in the middle
Oh,
lane. Oh my
no.
god, really? 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 Really?
Oh
Wow.
my god. That was like 5 HP at one point. Oh my, that's huge.
That
Warbeast
shouldn't
doing
happen.
ancients. Somebody stacked these ancients? Who the hell
I'm
is
betting
stacking
it was
ancients?
File that was stacking ancients on the Warbeast.
Well, you can't do stacked ancients on Warbeast.
I think he's figuring that collectively they probably can, especially with Rhapsody and Ancillor. If they bring in 2 or 3 heroes to kill that, they probably can do them. Torture
Well, yeah,
is
but like
decent need.
the reason that you stack ancients is that like you're not wasting farm like every minute. But if he's gonna do ancients every minute, which he can do, like, there's no reason to sack it. So,
Yeah.
Torture's by the most, by the way. Apparently.
Oh, hamster career.
Where? Bottom?
Top. Help one wins because they have hamster career.
Ooh.
And when you say top, you mean bottom.
Yes. Right?
Oh
no,
god,
I missed
Ceratoss
the
is
kill.
dead. Ceratoss is dead. Ceratoss, why? Why are
Told
you
you,
dead?
I told you this was gonna happen. He
Damn
can't
it,
dominate
Ceratoss.
the lane. Daddy.
You really gonna make this idiot right?
Look at this, Quincy. I told you.
And
know how to-
Is
I know how to
Pyromancer
kill
dead?
people.
Yes.
I don't know how to win games, but
Because
Oh,
Rhapsody
no.
is awesome. Cthulhu's coming in here as well, and Rhapsody's probably gonna pay for this. Nice 2-man Lava Surge, 1-man Lava Surge, because those are just illusions.
Oh,
Might be
Puppet's here.
worse. Yeah, here comes Tempest as well. They're gonna try to chase down this prisoner, and they got a staccato once again. Are they gonna get? No, probably should have used it
I think
all
they're
and
gonna
gotten the
die
dance
for
floor
it.
damage.
Oh,
There
they
you
lost
go.
me.
What a stun from Magnus, hits 2 and avoids that.
That
Tempest
ult?
all gonna hit onto all 3. Here's
Oh my
the
God.
eruption from Magnus.
Magnus
No,
has
it's
ult.
not.
He didn't ult.
Use it. Use your eruption. He wants the stun once again.
Not
He's
ult.
gonna get it, and he will kill the Cthulhu. But they lose Bray in the meantime. Or it's now your shorthand.
I think
Whatever. One of them
Magnus
has
is dead.
heroes, and yeah, Magnus is dead here as well. Really should have used that eruption on those heroes, and perhaps
Am
could
I
have gotten a
ahead
hat
of you
trick.
guys?
It's possible.
We're
Hitting
at
7
7
minutes.
right now.
7:01, 02, 3, 4,
Okay, I'm at 7:08. Slow down a bit.
7, 8, 9.
Anyways. So Tempest is buying Astrolite, which I like, especially since they're doing a push lineup. I still don't like this life tube thing on Torture. If it was gonna get like a laning regen, we should have gotten a bottle. Or even like a ring of the t-shirt.
Oh, Magnus ulted mid.
Yes, he did. And that's gonna get going on me, so not bad.
No
Top lane though, yeah, Pharaoh in a lot of trouble as he's trapping Torturer under the tower. One more attack will finish Ceratoss off.
Look at it! Look at what I told you, Quincy!
Yep,
It's happening.
it's because Ceratoss is a bad player. I refuse to
No.
admit that I'm wrong. It's just because Ceratoss is a bad player.
No, it's because I'm right.
Nope.
Say I'm right, Quincy.
Nope.
Say I'm right.
Nope.
I'm right.
Yesterday I said Stu #1, and I'm gonna pay for that for probably months.
Yeah, you are.
It's not, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, Cthulhu is going to get the trample and the hook onto Magnus, but he's a 2-man Lava Surge away, and Slaskid is going to be okay as he disjoints that tower auto attack, starts to bottle up. Torture going to port middle to try to help, but not really needed. Honestly, I'm less okay with the fact, I'm okay with the fact he went Life Tube, I'm less okay with the fact that he did it before getting Steam Boots.
Yeah.
Like, that's not
I'm
what
kind of
should
just
happen.
like annoyed that he didn't like, buy extra regen. Instead of...
Or that.
Mm.
What a hook, and the ultimate, probably not necessary, but Torturer, what a feeder.
Ceratoss is just feeding every lane.
What a feeder.
Zane is out farming Torture now.
What
by
a
the way.
feeder. Okay, so now
Oh,
you're
he's
prepared to
outfarming
admit
by
that
a
it
lot.
might just be Ceratoss being bad?
No.
No?
Ceratoss is on tilt now after not listening to my skill bow. I mean, it's understandable that he wanted to get the W because they're in a push lineup, but they didn't have to force it like ridiculously early.
And
Oh,
it's
but-
2-man initiation, Slaskid's just gonna run away, leaving his poor little buddy to die.
I think Torture keep
If that initiation was a little bit better
Chart
from
went top.
if the coordination was a little bit better from Prisoner, that would have double tapped, but oh well. And he's not gonna get the hook. Sidesteps are real from Slaskid.
And Muboy's getting the Whispering home first. I don't think I've seen him do this that much, have we? No, he does do it a lot, right?
Does what?
Whispering home before Shroud.
That's the typical build on PM, especially if you're going for the farming route over the gank route.
I know, but like usually, I thought I was used to seeing like Imboboy get Shroud first. He was like one. I don't know. There's one player that gets Shroud before. I don't know who it is.
I don't
Maybe it's
remember.
not Imboboy. Regardless, it's a thing. I mean, he's TPing top, so if he had a Shroud, it's not like it'd be useless.
And he has Invis Rune anyway. Why do you need a Shroud when you get an Invis Rune?
Shut up.
Exactly. Exactly. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Shut up. But guess who's right, Quincy, about this Torture?
And Prisoner looking for the hook.
Prisoner.
Torture in the middle of this is gonna hit it. Nice Puppeteer's hold on the Torture, and Ceratoss dead again.
Again.
Boy,
212 GPM.
this is not great.
Yeah, he's on tilt right now. I don't think they're gonna come back.
And Slasky is going to sidestep the trample. He's going to hit by the Raptor Pharaoh though, and a Prisoner ultimate. He's definitely going to fall. He used 3 ultimates to kill that Magnus. They were really, really sick of him getting away. Top lane, meanwhile, they're going to try to chase on the Pyromancer. Should get this. No, what a mummy waltz from Zane. Raps the ultimate, going to save the damage though. And we'll see if Warbeast can actually chase on this Pyro, but the trees no, they didn't respawn. I thought they respawned. Anyway, that'll be a kill onto Nier, but now Warbeast is in a really bad position. Gonna get hooked out of the woods and killed. And that was not a great trade in the end, so Zane almost with a fantastic play. He did make a fantastic play, but it almost worked out very, very well.
If his team had gotten there faster, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
They did all just TP mid for that Magnus that they used 7 ults on, so.
Yeah, Magnus has been doing well.
Was there a guy in your chat, Quincy, called Butt Handler calling people gay?
He said he's calling himself gay.
Oh. I didn't actually read, I just heard gay.
You just heard gay? You mean you read gay?
Yeah. But I read things out loud in my head.
Oh. Out loud in your head.
Oh, he asked if it's live. This is perfect. It's live! Look, there's a red dot that says live, you idiot!
Cast.
It says live right there!
Every single cast. Nice hook on Torturer, but no follow-up damage. And owned me. Feeling good about that, but not gonna hit it.
I thought I think that Own Me just thought that, like, Torturer got hooked again, he could probably just leave the game.
Yeah. If I'm Torturer, I'm pretty close to leaving this game. I don't leave games.
Isn't Own Me, like, famous for playing Prisoner or something?
I don't think so. Top lane, though, they will manage to finish off Certas yet again. Eruption to come through, and it will be stopped, actually, by something. Not really sure what. Oh, Prisoner ultimate.
Prisoner
what did it. Yeah, and that'll be a pick on Magnus as well, so trying to save his buddy, trying to counter-initiate, and is paying for the fact that he's actually playing pretty well. And the rest of his team is feeding.
I'm pretty sure Own Me is known for playing Prisoner, at least back in the day.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he was.
It's possible.
Because I remember he named his account HoN Jesus. Stole my name. And he picked
Isn't it
Prisoner
like
a lot.
the HoN Jesus, not just HoN Jesus?
Yeah, I'm the HoN Jesus.
No, you're not.
Let's be real here. I'm the real HoN Jesus. Testy's my father.
If you're the HoN Jesus, then we're all in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you are. Testy. You deserve it too. Everybody who plays HoN deserves it.
I think most people who played HoN deserve it. There are some people that are actually good people that play this game, and then 5 minutes later they quit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Does Prisoner almost have Blink?
By the way, Twitch chat is wrecking you, Stu. Just saying.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
That's Butt Handler again. That guy's gay.
Look at him, though. That's he just got
gay.
Destroyed, though.
He's gay.
Shout out to Twitch chat.
He doesn't
Anyway,
even know what
bottom lane, double damage Magnus gonna run away. As they Voodoo Puppet, or the Puppet Show didn't seem to do too much to him. I don't know why.
Certos still doesn't have an item, by the way.
He's got a life tube.
He's lowering in GPM by the minute.
He's got a life tube.
Still has it. From when I was flaming him before.
At this point, I would say make this like a support Torturer and let the Warbeast farm, but I don't think Certas can do that.
I don't think his ego is, you know, ready for that.
Just like, even if it was though, he just does. I don't think he can play support at all. Anyway, probably going to be jumping in the bottom lane, but there's a counter initiation as they're evading Imboboy super hard. Nice stun from Cthulhu. They'll be able to kill Kyle on that Warbeast really, really quickly. Puppeteer Solar will help finish off Certas and the Torturer. So he's 0-6-0. Magnus does pour it out in the meantime, because Slaskid actually has some idea of how to play this game, unlike his carry player, apparently.
Right. And Puppet Shroud now, so that's finished.
Yeah, initiation in middle lane. Shortgang gonna got caught by the Prisoner ulti and the Wrath of Pharaoh and the Holy Walls. Actually, they pull Snowy right back in. He tried to get the ultimate off. Basically just wastes it, and now he's gonna die too. No! Slasky trying to live, not gonna do it. Prisoner's still gonna fall. as Magnus is doing everything he can to keep this game alive and getting very little help. And speaking of that, yeah, now he's not going to be dead. He's Voodoo Puppet's there. They got both Materials Hold as well. Trample up from Cthulhu, and they're probably going to kill. Oh my God! Slaskin Red, the player, unbelievable. Rocket?
Almost. Oh, the rocket.
Rocket? No.
Right? Oh.
Rocket. No rocket. Sad times.
Oh, is Torture gonna own? I'm ready. I'm ready for this Torture.
I'm ready for the annihilation.
Go, Torture!
Oh, he got spotted. Uh-oh, two-man trample from Cthulhu. Very well played. Background eruption getting channeled up, and he's going to be able to get a kill, maybe, as Imbaboy dropping really low. So is Zane. Zane's definitely going to fall. Will Imbaboy fall? I don't think he will. Tempest all just on illusions, though. That didn't work out very well. And trample away. Warby's trying to get Imbaboy on this Puppet Master, but I don't think that they... Do they have it?
How long is the dust on for? 2,
He's going to try to TP.
Shroud.
It's not going to happen. Nice two-man surge from Magnus once again. And actually in the background, Shortcan will get this trample or shackle on him as well as the trample. So now going to put the staccatos onto the Cthulhu. Will be hooked back in though, and Dragonfire Stunts on his face. Phoenix Wave will help finish him off. Now Cthulhu getting chased down from the back. That's not a great side for him. So Slaskin Ray will stun him, and File picks up the kill. So this Magnus, man.
Oh,
what a hook! Two-man ulti, and this is going to be a double tap is my guess, but Slaskin actually, I think he disjointed it. Jesus Christ, man. What sort of steroids are you on? I'm pretty sure he disjointed the prisoner ultimate. I cannot, man.
wait, did anyone see that that Tempest hold the Cthulhu illusion, and
yeah,
then he let it like a full duration because he thought it was a real?
Yeah, I said that. Anyway, Magnus jumping in the lane once again, but the counter from Prisoner is there. He's going to get pushed away. Now Slaskin's actually out of mana. We'll see if they get any damage out of this. Imbaboy is going to fall. Meteor doing some damage, and Ceratops does pick up the kill thanks to the impalement. Shortcan getting pulled back in thanks to the hook. Shackles on him as well. He's trying to get out of here. Doesn't have enough mana though. Dust of Revelation really not doing too much. Shortcan definitely going to fall. We'll see if Snowy also gets picked. My guess is yes. Staccatos actually will be able to back Cthulhu off. Only looking for a hook, but cannot find it. He has a portal key though, and now apparently not enough. Doesn't want to man up. And Magnus gonna be able to live with the portal key. So a lot of killing in this game. We have 21 to 12 hero kills going through at just under 20 minutes, and Reason Gaming taking a pretty substantial lead at 8.5k gold, 10k experience. And if it wasn't for Slaskidrit and the Magnus of the Century, things would look a lot worse. Tempest having a solid game too, but the rest of PI under 200 gold per minute.
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss Ceratops dying again? Oh, you got a Grave Locket.
That's good. That'll be really helpful for all the kills that he's near, so we can get that charge.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Maybe he'll have a lower respawn time.
Right, like you'd think he does need a lower respawn timer. The problem is he needs to kill something, or at least be around when something dies for that to happen. So perhaps less effective.
Pharaoh Barbed Armor, like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, more than Puzzle Box.
This game, I think so.
Warby still doesn't have Abyssal finish. That's pretty sad.
He's got
actually.
3 sheep, yeah.
It's 20 minutes. Jesus. I think he's dead now.
We'll see. Magma's trying to save his life once again. Here comes the Pharaoh looking for it. Yeah, and Boy still gets the kill. Wraps the ultimate a little bit late, really. Probably could have done it earlier, I think. Anyway, Prisoner ulti. Is he going to be able to pull Magnus back in? Yep, and Slaskidrit will fall. Imbaboy picking up the double tap. And Torch going to try to run away. Pops the Torment. Will look for a counter chain reactions, but not going to find it. Tempest also will survive, so it ends up just being the 2 hero kills for the Legion team, but they can now take this opportunity to push the bot tier 2 tower.
And the only 2 useful heroes on the entire Hellborn team.
Tempest is doing well, at least in terms of farm. He's 2, 3, and 5, which is better than most of the rest of his Hellborn side. So now he's actually having a solid game as well. It's mostly Warbeast and Torturer who are really dragging everything down.
Who are their cores?
Yeah, well. Anyway, Prisoner Hook, nicely done.
That's good. Did he just auto and then kill him with the auto?
Pretty much.
From half HP?
Pretty
oh
much.
My god.
That's pretty great.
He just exploded. Like, there was
that was
nothing.
575, right?
It was a lot of damage.
It was 575 crit, and Certos has 800 HP.
Still doesn't have steam boots.
Look, Silhouette players are very talented. So are Trumbull players, that's all I have to say.
Well, apparently not on Torture. By the way,
Look.
Envoy has 520 GPM, and
Some people don't practice more than one hero, Quincy. That's how it works. I'm a really good flamer.
Certos can play like 4 heroes. Are you kidding me? He can play
4?
like 4 different heroes.
That's more than Shore can.
He can play Tremble, who's banned, not very helpful. He can play Silhouette. He can play Oogie. Yeah, I think he can play Swiftblade. There you go. That's 4, and he's dead again. Because why not? Tempest still left him to catch a couple of heroes, but nobody cancels pretty immediately by Puppet Master. Yeah, rough in the background with a lot of damage. Near's gonna die. I think Imbo's dead too. Barbed armor from Farah really not doing all that much as they end up finishing off the Tempest. Trampled Stream from Cthulhu hits 2 targets, and he'll TP away before the Rhapsody auto attack hits him. Warbeast going to get blocked off by a pretty nice Mighty Walls, but once again, Magma's finding the stun. I think that actually Zane will be fine here, and Magnus is going to die as well. Hook back in onto a couple. Rhapsody in a lot of trouble. Will drop. Barbed armor is there, and Zane is going to live, is my guess. Warbeast ultimate form wearing off, and he's going to try to kill himself to Ancients, but he's actually really, really high on health right now, so my suspicion is that's not going to work, and no, it doesn't, as File dies, so ends up sort of being a genocide. Certos is such a low level. He's the lowest level on his team, and he actually respawned before that fight was over, is how bad that he played that game.
From the grave rocket.
Oh my god.
Putting it out there.
So that's the game, and that's the series, and that's the grand finals, actually, as Reason Gaming takes it 3-0, so congrats to them, winning Gold Cycle 5, and a pretty bad game for PI, I would say, in the end, but so we'll go to Yummy Fa first on this, the final thoughts for this one. You have anything to say that we didn't?
Not really. I just think that they, in the end, I think it came down to the Torture not doing really well. And so the other team was able to, do stuff.
Yeah. Wasn't great. Art, anything else?
Oh, I just congratulate this HoN team for putting up such great, competition for Reason Gaming. It was just such a difficult series. I couldn't call any of the games; they were so close, Quincy. Fantastic entertainment value.
Hey.
Bravo.
Hey.
Bravo.
Hey. PI is a better team than this, I think, to be honest. They did not show very well in that game, and game 1 probably could have gone better. I think they do a little bit better when Znowie's drafting, although I disagree with a lot of his draft decisions too, but that's beside the point. And they took a game off of Reason in Diamond in Cycle 6, so that was good. They also did better in the Winners Bracket Finals, I think they took that to 3 games.
That stuff hasn't happened yet, Quincy. Let's be realistic here.
Sure it has.
The
second thing definitely happened because the Winners Bracket Finals were played before this series, so this is the Grand Finals, so that's how time works. Either way, yeah, PI is sort of one of these teams right now that
they're pretty inconsistent.
Yeah, their upside is really high. Like, if they play well, they can beat very, very good teams. But every so often they do stuff like this, and it just makes you look at them and think, why the hell is this team in Diamond Division or even in the top tier Gold Division? They look like crap against a Reason Gaming team that is good, but I think is barely scratching top 5 right now, if even that, in HoN. So, I don't know. Hard to tell. But, no matter. PI, losing, bad stuff. This is they got to go to Diamond Cycle 6, so good consolation prize. They get a fair bit of money and some gold coins, so it's also nice. But that'll do it for Cycle 6, mostly. I still have one more series to cover, but let's not talk about that right now. And it's going to do it for this series. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Stop recording.